Nervous start by N'Dam, Stevens swarming all over him with hooks. N'Dam later controls the bout behind his jab. The knockdown is debatable. N'Dam round, Stevens round. Not sure. Number 2, N'Dam circling to his right to avoid the left hook. When he's forced to the left, he keeps his right hand up high. Stevens can't catch up with the fleet-footed N'Dam, he just can't catch him, who out-jabs him easy and peppers him with right crosses. N'Dam doubles up the jab. A lot of them are just flicks. They are just flicks. A lot of them are just flicks, but regardless, they're scoring. In round 3, Curtis tries to duck under the jab, but dude is just too small for the weight. He lands a glancing right that stuns N'Dam. Curtis has him on the ropes. It goes to the body. Better round for Curtis, but a double jab straight right from N'Dam banks another round. You see, the thing is, Curtis, he's trying to use defense, and then he's trying to be really offensive. He can't put it all together. And plus the size advantage is it's giving him too much mentally to do. It's no use in fighting at middleweight. No use at all. No use at all. Waste of time, apart from getting paid. If he fought in a division that could accommodate his height disadvantage, he could be more instinctive in the ring rather than thinking, oh, do I have to work on defense? Oh, do I have... He can't put it all together. It's too much mental pressure for him, It's not competitive from a skills or size viewpoint, N'Dam not landing everything, but Stevens just can't get close. The fight is becoming predictable by 4 and the 5th round. Stevens said beforehand that N'Dam is a track and field fighter. But as Teddy said, he knew what he signed up to fight. He should have been prepared. And Teddy wanted Stevens to jab more to the body. But, it was all about the place. In round 6, Stevens gets a little closer to N'Dam when N'Dam stopped moving. I threw Stevens a bone and gave him the 6. In the 7th, N'Dam not letting Stevens get set. He's not putting no pain on Curtis in particular, but the jab alone is banking the rounds. Stevens does land a decent right. In round 8, N'Dam catches Stevens with a 1-2, a left right, a straight jab, and then a right cross came straight over as Stevens was bundling forward, loading up with a big right hook, and Stevens is knocked down. Stevens knew he had to try and get an equalizer in there, way behind on points, and gets caught square on. Plus, he didn't have no respect for N'Dam's power previously. N'Dam follows up but can't finish. Ironically enough, Stevens getting hurt gives him his best opportunity to land something, because N'Dam was getting a little brave coming forward, and N'Dam got tagged. But I think it was a right hand at first and then a left hook later, and he was hurt a little. Nevertheless, 10-8 round for N'Dam. In the 9th, Stevens is a little more cautious because he realizes, dude, there's a little leverage on his shots. A tall guy, get too much leverage on his shots, he'll hurt you. Stevens tried to work a little more behind the jab and work his way in, trying to get close. Close round. Stevens landed a nice jab. I scored it even. N'Dam went back to the jab in the 10th, follows up with a clubbing right, thoroughly outboxes Stevens, thoroughly. In the 11th, Stevens almost tries to literally run after N'Dam, but he's too square and he's met with jabs and crisp combinations. N'Dam is now mocking Stevens with exaggerated footwork and whatnot. In the 12th, a good right by Stevens hurts N'Dam, who tries to survive and move and just see out the round. Stevens wins the 12th. He landed another good right before that, and he trapped N'Dam on the ropes and threw some good body shots briefly, so he banks that round there. In the end, I had it 116-109. And I'll be honest with you, man. N'Dam is a decent fighter, but when he has to again face a decent sized middleweight with a decent jab and a good right hand, kind of like Quillen, he's going to be in a dogfight and he's going to struggle to win it. I don't think his chin is the best either, so I'm not sure about his prospects. He's got a chance against Sam Solimain, but it looks obvious or easy to say that, but fighting Solimain could be a bit more awkward than what we all think. Who knows? Maybe Jermaine Taylor might win that fight between Taylor and Solimain. Who knows? But N'Dam has earned his shot at the WBO middleweight title, whether that's Solimain or Taylor who wins it. And Stevens, Can he make light middleweight? Because he looks really solid. I don't know if he can make light middleweight, because how old is he now? He must be at least 30 or approaching 30. I don't know. Middleweight 160 is just too big for him. 5'7" middleweights, you know, that played out probably in the 50s or 60s. I mean, you got to be a little bigger. You got to be a little bigger than that. You know, at least 5'9" you need. You need at least 5'9". If you're going to be 5'7", then you know you're going to have really good head movement and bobbing and weaving skills, a good jab, and good fundamentals. I mean, Dwight Muhammad Cowie was about the same height as Curtis, probably maybe even a little shorter actually, believe it or not. And he fought a cruiserweight and was a cruiserweight champion and a good cruiserweight champion. He won the light heavyweight title, so it can be done. It can be done, but you need really good technique, really good technique, man. You know what I mean? To achieve that. So I don't know where Stevens goes from here. I don't know. Good boxing by N'Dam. He done what he had to do. You know. Wasn't exactly a barnstorming fight. It came to life in the 8th. Good boxing display. That's what you do against a puncher. That's what you do. You don't try and look exciting against a big puncher. I mean, Andre Dirrell, he got criticised, as I remember, when he outpointed Stevens years back. Because, you know, he just stayed on his back foot and just peppered him behind a jab. And that was the right thing to do. That was the right thing to do, you know. I mean, if you're going to fight him like Golovkin, you better have Golovkin's tools, you know what I mean? So, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. 116-109 to N'Dam. And that's it, folks. And that's it. Peace out.